So here on YouTube, what we do is dig up the clips on your ass. But I was watching an old clip of The Real, and Jeezy Mai was on there talking about how her and Jeezy's first date went. And she was basically saying they were on this super long date, and they ate out at a restaurant, they went dancing, and then at the end of the date, Jeezy says to her, "I want to give you some homework." So he says for her to write down what she sees herself doing with him and where she sees herself going with him. And if it matches his notes, he'll pursue her. But if not, they will remain friends. Now, what do that sound like to y'all? Because to me, again, it sounds like a bit of an arrangement. Because what exactly are these notes? And where exactly, how do you even come to somebody or tell somebody that after a date? That's kind of odd. And it definitely sounds like this thing was put together just based off of that statement. But y'all troll up on over to The Real and go watch that clip, because I ain't posting it over here because they won't be striking me down. But see, these celebrities, they put so much out there that when you go back and see, just how they carried it prior to whatever life experience they're having, you can kind of put the pieces together. And again, the pieces I'm coming up with is a PR relationship. Because there's no way that after being married to somebody for 2 years, you'll just up and say, "Oh, we're too different." You didn't need 2 years to figure that out, plus whatever dating time y'all had, plus seeing her on TV or wherever prior to getting with her. You didn't need all that time to realize that y'all two were totally different. And as far as the social media thing goes, Jeannie Mai has been doing Hello Honey for I don't know how long. So it can't be that, because she was already doing those things. So I'm sure you were already able to see that. So if that was going to be an issue for you, he would have pulled the plug or never pursued her, as he stated. So we got to let this thing play out and see where it goes. But I think it's fake, y'all. I don't know. Either the whole entire relationship was fake, or the divorce filing and all of that is fake, because people don't care about filing paperwork when they're rich. Like, that's nothing. Like, to a regular person, that's like, ooh, like, oh my God. But to them, it's just shock value for the people. They're like, oh, he filed for divorce. Like, you see how everybody's talking about it? Like, this is how this thing works. But is the train moving fast enough to get us to buy his book and buy his concert tickets? That is the question. That's what they do a lot of this stuff for. And for the people that'll say, "Oh, Jeezy, he owns property and he has this and he has that." Nobody wants their business to fail or for their sales to decline in any business that they have. I don't care how much money they have. Anybody that has money is always open to having more. They're more open to having more than to it declining and it becoming less, and them seeing those numbers drop down in that account. People hear a certain dollar amount and think that you can't lose it, as if we haven't heard of people losing and spending millions of dollars and then ending up broke. Like, that is a real thing. No matter how much money you have right now currently, you're one banana peel away from the streets. Y'all see all these divorces sliding down the tube and all these millions of dollars that these people is having to give away. It's not a joke. It's a real thing. And this goes both ways, because for a lot of women, getting with a guy of a certain stature, having a baby by him, that's a security blanket. Okay, this buys me 18 years to live a XYZ lifestyle, and this is all I have to do. It's the oldest trick in the book. But y'all trollop on down to the comments and tell me what y'all think. And please don't get down there talking about mind my business and all of that, because why is you here? Like, those two things don't even go together. Like, you're clicking on my channel telling me to mind my business when you are clicking on my channel minding somebody else's business and then turning around and minding my business while telling me to mind my business. That makes no sense. Like, you need therapy.